You and your person have embarked on a profound journey known as the twin flame journey, a unique and deeply spiritual connection that transcends ordinary relationships. This bond is something that no one else can truly understand because it is rooted in a deep sense of oneness that is both awe-inspiring and transformative. The connection you share goes beyond the surface, touching the core of your souls and awakening a level of understanding and unity that defies explanation. This journey is not just about love in the conventional sense, it is about the merging of two souls who are essentially two halves of the same whole, coming together to fulfill a shared destiny. As you step into your power, you begin to clear out the fears and doubts that have held you back in the past. This process of self-discovery and healing is not always easy, but it is necessary for your growth. By facing and releasing these fears, you are not only transforming yourself but also creating a powerful energetic shift that draws your person closer to you. The power you hold within you is incredibly attractive to your person because it resonates with the core of their being. It serves as a reminder of the unconditional love and acceptance that is possible when two souls are truly aligned. Your journey of self-empowerment inspires them to ground themselves in true love, embracing the connection in its purest form. The bond between twin flames is unbreakable, and no external force can keep you apart. This connection transcends physical distance, time, and even lifetimes. It is a connection that is guided by a higher power, one that knows no bounds. There may be challenges along the way, moments of doubt, fear, or confusion, but it is important to remember that these are merely illusions designed to test your resolve. Do not let fear or illusion fool you or hold you back. Instead, trust in the strength of your bond and the divine timing of your journey. The universe has a plan for twin flames, and nothing can derail what is meant to be. This understanding is crucial, as it allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that your connection is destined and protected. Your person is deeply impressed by your unwavering attitude and strength. Despite all the difficulties and hardships you have faced, you have managed to remain kind and humble. This kindness is not just a facade, it is a reflection of your true nature. You extend this compassion not only to the people around you but also towards your person, even during times when the journey seems overwhelming or uncertain. Your resilience and gentle spirit shine through in every interaction, making you a beacon of hope and love. Your ability to stay true to yourself, despite the challenges, inspires your person to do the same. They see in you a reflection of the best parts of themselves, which encourages them to continue their own journey of self-discovery and healing. Your presence in your person's life has awakened a sense of aliveness and vibrancy that they may have never experienced before. You make them feel seen, understood, and valued in a way that is entirely new to them. This feeling goes beyond the superficial, it touches the very essence of who they are. You have awakened true unconditional love within them, a love that is free from judgment, expectations, and conditions. It is a love that simply exists, pure and untainted by the fears and limitations of the past. In your presence, your person is reminded that this kind of love is not only possible but is also something they are worthy of experiencing. For a long time, your person may have felt that something was missing in their life, a void that nothing seemed to fill. They may have searched in many places, through relationships, achievements, or material pursuits, but nothing quite fit. Then, you came into their life, and everything began to make sense. You are the missing piece to the puzzle they have been searching for all along. Your presence brings a sense of completeness and fulfillment that they had only dreamed of. It's not that you complete them, for they are whole on their own, but rather, you complement them in a way that makes everything feel right. Your connection is like a beautiful symphony, each note harmonizing perfectly with the other, creating a melody that resonates deeply within both of your souls. As you both continue on this journey, remember that the challenges you face are not meant to break you but to strengthen your bond. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, every setback a chance to deepen your understanding of each other. By facing these challenges together, you are not only healing yourselves but also creating a powerful ripple effect that extends beyond your connection, touching the lives of those around you. Your journey is not just about you, it is about the collective evolution of all souls who are on the path to true, unconditional love. In essence, the twin flame journey is a sacred dance of two souls coming together to fulfill a higher purpose. It is a journey of love, healing, and transformation that transcends the ordinary and touches the divine. Trust in your connection, embrace the journey with an open heart, and know that you are never alone. Your person is with you, every step of the way, and together, you are unstoppable. I find myself at a loss for words when it comes to you right now. It's not that I don't want to speak, it's just that I'm overwhelmed by everything I feel and can't quite find the right way to express it. There's this undeniable pull, as if you're urging me to reach out, and I can feel it constantly in the back of my mind, nudging me. But I need more time to process everything, to understand my own emotions, and to figure out what it is I truly want to say. You've been a recurring presence in my dreams, almost every night. It's as if my subconscious is trying to tell me something that I haven't been ready to hear or accept, and it's getting harder to ignore these signs. I often wonder if the timing was just wrong. Maybe I wasn't ready for you back then, and I missed the chance to fully appreciate what we could have had. I've been trying to get to that place where I can confront these feelings without fear or hesitation. It's not easy, and I still have moments of doubt, but I'm working on it every day. There's this constant need to check in on you, and I find myself looking you up online more often than I'd like to admit. I feel this overwhelming need to know what you're doing, where you are, and how you're feeling. It's almost as if staying connected to you, even in this distant way, brings me some comfort. Yet, at the same time, it leaves me feeling uncomfortable and uneasy because the silence between us is so loud. The absence of communication has been difficult to handle. I never thought that being away from you would be this hard, but it is. Every day feels like a struggle to keep my distance, knowing that reaching out might complicate things even further. But in the silence, all I can think about are the questions that must be on your mind. I know you have so many, and it breaks my heart that I haven't been able to give you the answers you deserve. You have every right to feel confused, hurt, or even angry, and I owe you the truth. The weight of your unspoken words lingers in my mind constantly, and I find myself missing you more than I thought possible. Regardless of how things seem on the surface, the impact you've had on me is undeniable. You still take my breath away, even in your absence, and I know deep down that I'm not done with you. I am coming back for you. There are so many things left unsaid between us. So many times I wanted to reach out, to just say something, anything, but I always held back. A million thoughts and feelings have crossed my mind, but every time I tried to express them, my ego and fear got in the way. I was afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of what admitting my true feelings would mean. I didn't want to seem weak, or like I was still holding on when maybe I should have been letting go. But now I see that those fears only created more distance between us. They kept me from being honest with you and, more importantly, with myself. I regret not saying what I needed to say when I had the chance. The moments I let slip by are now haunting me, and I can't help but wonder how different things might have been if I had just been brave enough to open up. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on everything, on us, on what went wrong, and on what could still be. And while I don't have all the answers yet, I know that I want to try. I want to bridge this gap and start a new conversation, one that's honest and open, without the walls I've built up over time. You deserve that, and so do I. It's not fair to keep running from something that clearly still means so much to me. I want to be able to look you in the eyes and finally say all the things that have been trapped inside my head and my heart. No matter what happens next, I hope you know that my feelings for you are real. They have always been real. I wish I could go back and fix all the moments where I let my fears take over, but all I can do now is move forward with the intention of making things right. You've been a part of me in ways I can't fully explain, and I'm finally starting to accept that this connection isn't something I can just walk away from. So here I am, admitting that I miss you, that I still think about you all the time, and that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. I'm not perfect, and I know I've made mistakes, but I'm ready to try again if you are. I'm ready to be honest, to be vulnerable, and to finally give us the chance we never really got. I have to admit something that has been weighing heavily on my mind. I just don't feel right without you. Life without you has left me with a deep sense of emptiness, like something essential is missing, something I can't replace or fill with anything else. I've tried to keep going as if everything is normal, but it's becoming increasingly clear to me that nothing is right without you. I'm constantly haunted by the thought of whether you still feel the same for me, whether you still care as deeply as I do. I need to know because this life I'm living, the one without you, is not the one I ever imagined for myself. It's not the life we talked about or the one I once believed I was building. Instead, it's a life that feels hollow and disconnected, leaving me lost and alone. I often think back to everything that happened between us, and I know deep down that I should have handled things differently. There are so many moments I wish I could go back and change. If only I had been more thoughtful, more understanding, and more patient. Especially with you. I recognize now that I let my pride and ego get in the way. I behaved arrogantly and aggressively when I should have been soft, kind, and willing to listen. It wasn't fair to you, and it certainly wasn't fair to us. My actions drove a wedge between us that I never wanted to be there. And now, looking back on everything, I realize how foolish I was to let my emotions take control like that. I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of guilt for the things I've done and the pain I've caused. The regret runs deep because I know I should have done better for both of us. Even though I know I made mistakes, I can't stop thinking about you. I find myself checking on you every chance I get, whether it's through social media, mutual friends, or just thinking about you constantly. It's as if you're always on my mind, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. I try to focus on other things, but somehow, my thoughts always circle back to you. It's become clear to me now that what I feel for you is not just a passing emotion or something temporary. It's real, it's deep, and it's lasting. I'm very sure now that I'm in love with you. And it's not just a fleeting feeling, it's something that has grown and taken root inside me, despite everything that has happened. This realization has hit me hard, but it's also given me clarity about what I want, and what I need. I desperately need you in my life. It's not just that I miss you, it's that I genuinely feel incomplete without you by my side. You bring something into my life that no one else can. Your presence, your energy, and everything that makes you who you are, those things are irreplaceable. There's a void without you, a gap that no one else can fill. I've come to understand that no matter what happens or how much time passes, there's no substitute for you. Your place in my life is singular, and I can't imagine anyone else taking it. That's something I've come to terms with, and it's something I'm no longer willing to deny. I also realize now that what we have, what we've shared, is special. It's not something that can be easily broken or forgotten. Our bond is strong, and no matter what challenges we face, I believe deep down that nothing can break it. Neither people nor circumstances can come between us, not unless we allow them to. I truly believe that what we have is meant to withstand whatever life throws at us. It's not just about the good times, it's about the struggles too. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, we can find a way back to each other if we both want it. I know I've made mistakes, and I know I have a lot to make up for. But I'm ready to do that if you'll give me the chance. I'm ready to be the person you need me to be, to love you the way you deserve, and to make sure you know just how much you mean to me. I don't want to live this life without you any longer. I want us to find a way forward together, stronger than before. Because the truth is, nothing and no one can replace what we share, and I'll do whatever it takes to make things right between us.